Yeah, abandoned deck.
All right, it looks like we're starting it up. Abandoned Orange Game 1, Roffle versus Gothic. Should be a good match.
Yeah, let's get it. Just chatting about their dogs. Had a little banter there.
YouTube viewers, you just missed the cutest dog ever. You're never going to be able to see that. But we're entering this small blind. And I think I want to see rule number 1 abandoned deck is you go for full house to get that one-shot win. We'll see. That flush is very tempting. You got that 4 out of 5. You only have 2 discards to find it. And I think Roffle going to go for the flush, and it's pretty close to a one-shot. Not going to make it there. Gothic just plays the straight immediately. So it's going to be pretty standard 2 discard, 2 hand out. And there's a hack. Shop 1, but it is perishable. Unfortunately, would have been very good on
All the
abandoned.
jokers are perishable here.
Yeah,
It's just ugly.
I mean, the order definitely could be strong. I think it just lasts to PvP if you're careful. 5 rounds.
Yeah, it should take you there, but it's done right after that.
Yeah, so I mean, that's an X malt joker. If you get some plus malt, you can play lots of straights on abandoned easily. And it also just helps you live here, as well as has the highest sell value of anything in that shop. There's also an idea, maybe if you really want that glass, you could sell it out of the pack to buy the Justice card, but not exactly very sustainable on Orange Stake. We do have this DNA, though. Wish you had some glass to copy at the moment.
Yeah, not much there to do with, and it's gonna leave you broke if you pick that up.
For sure. Both players kind of thinking over this shop. There is that foil throwback, but I think Roffle gonna go Spectral after this Arcana. It goes Glass over the Death card. A Death card can be very good to get that 5 of a kind, but we already have the Order. We're gonna be doing that. And there's a Red Seal in the pack. Doesn't draw the Glass. What do you go for here? You got hackable cards, or you can put it on the 10 in preparation to strengthen it up for a Jack.
That's a tough one. I mean, he already has the S2. I'm just gonna go with that. Put it on the 2 for the hack, but I guess he goes to 10. Yeah,
Takes the other line.
I guess.
I mean, both players have played nearly identical so far. And Gothic's gonna do the exact same.
Card. Exact same suit and card too. That's funny. He's just watching his stream. That's why it's coming right after.
We're going for the first ever PvP tie.
What happens in PvP if you guys get the exact same score?
No one loses a life. You just move on.
Wow.
So you can technically have an infinitely long Balatro game.
That's crazy.
There's a couple packs in the shop to buy, but you don't really want a Hermit for $3, so I think both these players are just going to go next and try to build up some econ so that they can double it with this tarot card.
Yeah, Roffle looking like he's stressed it already. Like
he rips it, and we're going Arcana. No Fool, but does get a Magician. That can be very strong. That can just be a $20 proc, as well as keeping those luckies in deck. If Gothic opens another Arcana, he can still find that. And there's another Red Seal 10 in the card pack. So Roffle definitely a lot worse off on Econ, but the lucky proc could swing it back, as well as up a Red Seal now. Draws both the lucky cards. Is very fortunate. No money, but does get out in 1 with that plus 20. Gothic's just going to use the Hermit right there, so not too far ahead on money. It is just an extra $3 from 9 to 18 to open these packs and scale up a red card. I mean, it is a scary spot to be. You only have one Joker on Roffle's side, and it's about to go into the next ante, and you have to score something to keep up with the blinds. And even here, you need some luck to be able to get out the blind. 2 straights at minimum. Does get the lucky, that's another thing that can help, but only 2 hands and you need to play 2 straights. Roffle might just need, I mean, 0 straights, absolutely punished. Gothic was able to get out because he didn't have the luckies to look for, but Roffle wanted to play the straight and doesn't even find it.
Oh,
0
man.
6s. The one card,
rough.
wow. 2 pair with 20 malt, I'm not sure, but doesn't get the lucky proc anyways. No money, just absolutely punished. And the faceless Joker showing up. I would have almost picked that up frame 1.
Yeah, just out of habit.
Do have a lot of 10s to strength up, but those aren't going to be cards you want to discard ever. And both players looking at this Spectral with just a few dollars difference. Roffle gonna hit the aura because he draws that red seal. Gothic hits the familiar, maybe thinking because he has the faceless in shop, but those are not 3 face cards you want to discard either. Considering the Mad Joker. Roffle definitely took that out of desperation, just something to score after losing so much to this order. But let's go ahead and listen and see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Did you make it out of there without dropping a life?
Well, I've got myself a nice perishable Joker that's about to run out.
Okay, I've got one of those too.
And something that's akin to a sports metaphor.
Into a sports metaphor.
How are you scoring 5,000 points like that, though?
That perishable Joker that's about to run out.
Yeah, that holographic 10 being a lot of base malt there. 5,000 probably just wins this PvP alone.
It's huge with the red seal as well.
Also with this Mad Joker, gonna throw out some 2 pairs on top of it. And gets the lucky value as well. I mean, it was a rough start for Roffle,
I don't
but
think I'm going
this
to catch
is
it.
a very clean PvP.
Well, I mean,
Those
you're kind
are
of
the draws you
brutalizing
wanna
me just
see.
on the real bosses, which are the small and the big blind. It's the true PvP.
That is the true PvP, especially now that this guy's going to die.
Yeah.
All right, well,
All right.
good luck getting through the blinds.
You too.
And there's the order gone. Both players just with a little bit of malt in those Joker slots. I'm curious if we're going to pick up this popcorn. Roffle does it. Does have that 10 to survive, but 3,000 still a hard number to get consistently at this point.
Sure, he doesn't want to rely just on that 10 based on his previous draws, so it can get really frustrating.
For sure. And Gothic sees another gold king. There's 2 kings already in the deck, so he can use it. But I think he's gonna skip here. Does have just a bit more money in this shop than Roffle did as well because of that Hermit play, as well as losing that PvP, getting a little comeback money. Not rewarded too much yet though, because skipping that pack is just $4 down. And we're still just not seeing anything in these shops. Shoot the Moon, Faceless. I imagine this could be a great seed on any other deck. But there is just nothing for Abandoned. Yeah, I think Roffle just trying to build up some interest now. Maybe spent a little too much with that Hermit play. Gotta find something.
We'll find
Oh.
a red seal 10.
That can be big. We don't have many good hands yet. I still think there's only 4 10s in Gothic's Jokers, but without levels, that 10 is a 4x on max 7 mult from the 4 of a kind, but definitely a great card to build towards for those big hands. You just have to try to find a way to score in the blinds without playing that glass like Gothic or Roffle does with this abstract Joker pickup. Gothic does have a queen in the deck and is considering the Shoot the Moon. I mean, $5 is a lot of money. He's in a pretty good spot econ wise, and he takes it. I mean,
Wow. And he draws it immediately.
that might just be the difference between living or dying here. But I think that was a very expensive play. We're a couple strengths away on this 10. It is possible to build into it. That is interesting. Also, just gonna have a difficult time working around the glass here. You gotta discard a lot of the cards you want to keep. And
Oh my god, I keep getting tripped out by his discard being on the left. Like,
yeah, it is. It throws people off all the time. But I've seen Gothic play straights almost every blind. I think he's forgetting he doesn't have the order, and we're about to discard for another one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. He has consistently been going for straights. When with all this mult upstairs, you really just gotta find flush or something, but he keeps just drawing to them. It's that simple.
yeah.
Shoot the Moon straight build. We're on Abandoned. You can't get that punished. Unless you're Roffle. And there's a straight level. Hey, maybe that's why. There's the voucher in shop, and we got the Saturn right here. We can build into those straight levels. I honestly, if he is planning on doing that for just surviving, I would have loved to see it, but I think we're going to be passing on it. Not enough econ. Opens the Celestial, hoping for another one. That is definitely a way to use that Red Seal Glass 10. If you have a bunch of straight levels, it's easy to throw it in there.
Say that.
Yeah.
No, I
and
agree with that
Roffle
statement.
draws one immediately, and so does he. Wow. That's crazy. A straight flush as well. Right after he just leveled it
It's just
up.
trying to get any sense of economy on board as well.
Yeah, that's been a bit rough.
Yes, 7,000 points after...
Okay, well, you got a bit stronger this round, didn't you?
I just drew a straight flush in my opening hand and played it.
You know, maybe I should have looked at the contents of my hand. Because I probably did too and just didn't notice.
Given the lack of deck manipulation going on so far, it's quite possible. Oh, okay.
And Gothic was
Alright.
patient
Right.
with it, able to get that extra $3 by not using the gold card.
Yeah, getting that gold there. Very nice. Very fast PvP. We're just in and out. Both times, one player plays a big end straight off the bat. The other player knows they don't have that and goes next. But Roffle gonna take this Eternal Hologram. Looking at the lineup, I don't hate this at all. We are barely scaling. And Gothic not gonna take it as he opens the standard pack before buying that hologram. But we've got a lot of Joker slots to fill. Taking this Eternal likely not going to be too punishing, especially already on 2 lives. And takes the Eternal Crafty. I mean, just a desperate play to survive here. And Gothic might have trouble. There's 9,000 point score here. And that's more than the hand either of them played last blind. Roffle finally catching some luck as well. $20 hit at the perfect time. Needed
Yeah,
to
you
get that
could
money
tell
back.
he wanted that.
I mean, it
Needed
cost
that.
him a lot. So getting that hit finally, definitely very nice there. And here's a blackboard I think is going to be the 3rd Eternal in Roffle's lineup. And suddenly we've gone from pretty much nothing to 3 Eternals in the Joker slots. We're just playing a survival game at this point with such a slow start to the match.
Guess we'll see if that crafty comes back to haunt him in the end game.
I mean, 80 chips is 80 chips, but definitely not doing as much as some of these jokers. That blackboard is always going to be a 3x you can utilize. Hologram's just going to get better and better. But as soon as you get some planet levels, the crafty is doing very little. Or you could have just taken this Odd Todd, very good on Abandoned deck. Definitely not an Eternal you want to keep forever. Limiting the Joker slots here. And here's another Joker Roffle might take. Heading into PvP, doesn't want the Seeing Double. Gonna keep that Chaos the Clown to try to stay ahead. Is on 2 lives. Gothic dies to the small blind. I mean, we saw it. He needed a straight flush to score 7,000 in the PvP and did not take the Eternals like Roffle did to survive. And now, I think if he takes this blackboard, he's in a good position. But I don't think that queen, no, neither of the queens work with that blackboard. So even if he takes it, it's going to be hard to utilize. But will definitely help more than the Shoot the Moon is at the moment. And is also deciding to not build into the straight so much, opting to skip the pack for the red card scaling rather than take the straight level. And I think that's probably partly due to the fact that we have this blackboard now. So playing straights with blackboard, very difficult. Playing anything with blackboard is difficult, as we see this gold card kind of get in the way.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think he knows he's gonna have to get rid of them, get rid of it to survive.
Does that have
I mean,
a
he
full
didn't even
house
beat the
here?
last one.
I mean, it sucks playing
Full
a
house with the
gold card
clouds.
and a glass card just to survive, but that's what Orange Stake does to you, and it doesn't even make it out. Should be okay here. But definitely needs some luck. Gonna keep the queen rather than get rid of it. Figuring that plus 13 is better than the 3x for now. But this 2 pair,
But he
I
just
think
throws it in
clears.
there anyways. Oh, that wins.
Gets out there. Popcorn gets eaten. I'm going to just swap out this Shoot the Moon, likely for the Odd Todd. Some chips on Gothic side are the difference from scoring a lot to scoring absolutely nothing. That'll make him not have to rely on drawing 5-card hands as well as doing blackboard. You can just throw that in a pair or 2 pair, and you're going to be able to score at least decent.
Is he considering taking that Sixth Sense? Oh wow,
Wow.
Eternal Sixth Sense.
Eternal Sixth Sense is a play for sure. Let's
Bleak.
listen and see.
Yeah. It's been a tough one for sure.
Yeah.
He does draw the 6.
I do think I maybe have stabilized.
I'm happy for you.
I'm not to be a downer from your perspective.
No. For anyone to be doing well out of this is commendable.
I had to make some plays that I would otherwise not want to.
I think that's just a rule of the world, isn't it? Right
Yeah,
now,
as
things stand.
On these stakes for sure.
Let's hit a polychrome here. Come on.
I mean, I think it
Nope.
is that
These are
same
the seeds
hue.
that I was trying to force Bean into, and everything just ended up being an idle seed anyway, and my whole game, like,
I
my
would
whole
have had
game plan was
idle blueprint by now, by the way.
ruined. I don't know. I've got to have a conversation with the script writers or something.
Yeah, that Zeno keeps sticking his nose in where it's not welcome.
Gothic needs
It does
blackboard
make me
value
nervous
here.
that you're setting up a final hand here.
Doesn't
So-
hit it. It's gonna have to play
No,
this
it's
through
just trying to
time.
draw no more red stuff.
Ah,
No
yeah,
odd
I've been having
cards.
that. Okay. So all of the packs just have nothing but red cards, right? Like,
Well, like I've got all these lovely gold cards, but they're all red, and it's like, well, I can't
Yeah.
hold those for money if I want to score anything.
yeah, it's everything has just been so awkward this entire match.
Gothic trying to figure out if this wins.
All right, I
Don't
think I'm
think
just gonna have
he's gonna
to
risk it.
concede this point and hope for brighter things.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's still concerning that that after bad draws you're that close. So I've got to lock in here too. Good luck to you.
Good luck. Good luck.
I mean,
All right,
looking at
I have Gothic's line.
go
Do you
ahead.
want to hear it?
let's hear it.
I have Gothic's line. He's gonna use a 6, get a wraith, sell out of his odd Todd into an obelisk. Right there.
See, that would be unfortunate because he's in a great spot at the moment. You know, if he drew the hand there, would have won. We saw 20,000 from that. There could have been a couple glass in there and some 20 extra malts. I think would have won if he didn't draw a red card there. So only an obelisk would only hurt him at this point.
Yeah, that was actually really like did a lot for his quote unquote throwaway hand.
Maybe it wouldn't have won with the. Actually, yeah, if he got the full outs, definitely would have. But needs the chips. This odd Todd is perishable, but we're already seeing how strong just the little bit of chips it provides can do. I mean, if you want to just play high cards and score consistently, this banner is a way to do that. Roffle doesn't have that same option because he's locked into this Eternal Crafty. But if you just play all your other cards, that can work. And here's a perishable polychrome Chad. Both players have the glass card, though Gothic's is a lot nicer at the moment. And Roffle going to pick up a red seal steel that does work with blackboard and passes on the rebate because there's so few Joker slots remaining.
Yeah, I think he knows Gothic's is on his last life. He might as well try to go for the kill this next PvP.
And though Roffle gets a strength, maybe he's debating whether or not to save it for the 10s. We do have this Chad now. Photo Chad is very strong. You have the red seal 10 already. But it's just a question of whether you can find it or not. And he's actually strengthening 2 9s into 10s. We're fully building into the safer setup.
I like it. I mean, there's just a good chance he never sees that photo, and it's just, oh wow, another 20. Maybe he will see it.
Yeah, the lucky card's definitely paying off for that. I mean, $3 less is all it cost him. I mean, here's a glass queen if you want to build in photo chat. And it scales hologram. Why not take it? A
They have a
polychrome.
poly queen. Wow.
That is nice. The only problem is they're both hearts. It is going to be hard to get any blackboard hand unless you're playing them. Roffle looking at this banana. It is only 10 extra malt and can go in any second. So he's gonna pass on it here. Heading into the PvP up this 3x hologram, though I imagine a lot of this PvP is decided by who can utilize glass better.
To that blind.
I have like a card.
Yeah,
that
both
might
with the
save
same
me here, but
amount.
if I don't
Just
get that one
depends
card,
with their
I feel
draws. That
like I've got bigger
polychrome
problems.
is definitely
I
working
think I'm
towards
in a similar
Roffle's
spot,
favor
but
here
I-
as well.
Well, I've got more than just the one card, so I think I've put myself in a good spot here.
I mean, that's a great starting hand to force Gothic to play some glass.
Oh yeah, you've got plenty going on there.
Honestly, holographic on a abandoned deck is pretty cracked. Like, you already have such a low deck size, so it's like you're not really bloating like crazy.
Yeah, you can afford to take all those cards. Yeah, this glass card not doing a whole lot for Roffle here. That holographic on the 10, very big for Gothic, but doesn't have the chat actually. That's a
Well, I don't
huge
think I'm making
difference.
that.
Yeah, I drew an exceptionally good hand to start things off. Oh,
I cannot see
Yeah,
your
and that does
jokers.
it.
yeah, I ran into that too.
I can see your deck.
I can't see it either.
Nice, Ruffle making a comeback after losing a
I
life
can tell
early.
you- Oh no, I can
Well
see what
played
you got.
by him.
You got a
A
polychrome hanging
holographic
Chad, and you built into hologram.
Play, even the crafty play, I
Yes.
mean,
I went into the
worked
deck
out
peak,
for him.
and then I viewed decks, came out of it, and then I could see
Yeah,
what you had.
just turned
Okay.
into
What did
a
you and
game
I
of
can't
staying
see
alive.
yours at all.
Someone
so
tell
I
Rothfull
have
to play a hand.
3 rounds remaining on a perishable odd Todd.
Never saw that fella.
An abstract for plus 15.
Okay, I've got that.
A red card at plus 24.
Okay.
Eternal Blackboard and Eternal Sixth Sense.
Oh, okay.
But I think I saw the hologram and didn't think to do it.
I mean,
And,
I was just so completely desperate for score at that point that I was just like, you know what? I need this to survive the blinds right now.
Yeah, and I guess a lot of the stuff that you took for hologram, I skipped for red card, and in the long term, hologram's going to pay out better there.
Yeah, there ended up being just a lot of standard packs that popped up. So, yeah, hologram at 325 is. I think that's a pretty big high roll. That's well above average.
Yeah,
But
and
I think
in one of the early spectral packs, I took a family card just to see if I could get into the face card business, and it just wasn't anything spectacular.
card.
I tried that too. I put my red seal on a. I think there's a deja vu in that one for me. I put it on a 10, and then I got another red seal 10.
Yeah,
But then there was just not a single strength, and the only face card synergy I saw was like shoot the moon, faceless Joker, and not a whole lot
I
else.
rocked the shoot the moon for a little while. It got me through a blind.
Okay. I think the big
I
thing
also
that
found the red after you.
I think the big thing that saved me was the same time I got the Eternal Hologram, I took the Eternal Clever Joker as well, and that was just like the only source of chips that I saw that entire run.
Yeah, I took the red seal I had on a 10 because it was just the best kind of perspective card I had, and then I glassed that 10 later, and then I holographed it later with an aura card. So that was like the only thing I was like, oh, if I can get this to score well, maybe,
Yeah.
but it was not happening.
I had that card too. It was just not glass. That red seal, I don't know if you saw it, but that red seal 6 is how I scored so much. It was just in my opening hand.
Yeah, I had a red seal steel 6.
Yeah, that's how I was able to get the 200k there, I think.
Well, a match well played.
It didn't feel like it. It felt all over the place. I was scrambling for especially the first half of that, so you were definitely putting the pressure on.
All right, let's go to purple stake this time.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, at least we won't have the perishable problem.
Yeah.
All right, let's do purple stake. Let's go ghost deck. Zeno's not here. He can't yell at us.
Yeah,
All right,
we
then.
get a caster who loves
Good luck
Ghost
to you.
Deck today instead of Zeno.
Nice little ghost deck action. Who doesn't
Alright.
love to watch a ghost deck?
Game 2, Ghost Deck, Purple Stake. We're going to get some of those Eternals. Maybe we can see some interesting Onk plays. But there's a lot that can go interestingly here in the early game to dictate whether it's going to be strong or not. And both players deciding on whether to take a double skip for $50 after the pillar or to just play out this small blind and likely only take that second skip. It is purple stake, so the small blind payout, very small, but if you skip the whole ante, that's a whole voucher, that's packs you're missing out on. There can be a lot here. Me personally, I'd like to take the double skip, though all it takes is a buffoon pack with a blueprint to lose the game.
Yeah. I mean,
Gothic
in
does
single player, it's almost like a rule of thumb. If there's 2 good skip tags and you have the pillar, which is saying it debuffs your previous cards, I mean, it's almost like you gotta take it. But yeah, multiplayer is completely different ball game here, obviously.
Yeah.
Roffle still considering it.
I think with your opponent also taking the skip, I probably would as well. But Roffle gonna decide to check out what's in the shop. We've got the Hex to use, or even sell to afford the voucher. Though I don't think he's gonna make that play here. Certificate is a pretty solid card. We are on Ghost Deck. You can find those seals other ways. But just getting blue seal value, red seal value, I mean, a purple or a gold even is impactful for sure. But passes on it and is only going to see a showman instead. I think that certificate, you definitely want that. And he's going to decide to take that only down the polychrome now. And that polychrome might have been the difference.
Red seal immediately, though.
The red seal face card is very strong. I was going to say that polychrome might matter, but Gothic just draws into a 4 of a kind to make it out and has $50 heading into this ante.
Oh, wow.
There's a castle and a to-do list on flushes, so you, I mean, probably just need a roll to survive the blinds at this point.
And there's a photo.
Oh, up.
That red seal,
I mean, red seal can always come back. It's Ghost Deck. There's card packs. There's spectral cards that give you the deja vu. But definitely will likely be an advantage early on. Even just to survive as well. We need 1,000 points here. Definitely not easy to come by. And Roffle actually gonna forego some gold seal value for castle value. Just recognizing the stakes can scale quickly. And these chips could matter. The photograph gonna be enough to make it out. Gothic is just up this to-do list because he was able to open that pack. Was it just a buffoon pack? I'm very surprised Roffle passed that, but deciding to keep some interest here. And that popcorn is going to be the ticket out of these blinds. Foil popcorn is the easiest way to survive. Oh, right. The double skip into Buffoon Pack. Every shop forces, or the first shop of every seed forces a Buffoon Pack to spawn. So there was no Buffoon Pack for Roffle there. And Roffle seeing an Ankh. We've got the photograph. It is 4x. But like I said, that popcorn is just a ticket out of the blinds. Is he going to decide to sell out for this potentially 4x Joker? Didn't get the polychrome off on it.
Yeah, that polychrome would have been huge on it right now for sure. Definitely more of a longer term play. Is he willing to sacrifice his early game for it though?
And I mean, Gothic's down the red seal, but he does have the polychrome on the photo. Gonna do that before the ice cream. He's gonna see this Ankh next shot because that Buffoon Pack shoved his pack queue a little bit down. Roffle not gonna rip the Ankh with the red seal, but Gothic might just rip it without it because that photograph is polychrome. Ruffle's just trying to dodge the allegations with the double photo Chad.
Nice to see a hangman after bloating your deck a little bit, and he's gonna go into the Midas Mask for certificate. I like it.
Yeah, this Midas Mask very strong. There's also a Justice, but he might just take the voucher here. +1 hand size is huge, especially if you're going to be using this Midas Mask. That's one more gold card you can hold in Econ for the rest of the game. Easier to find your good cards like that red seal. We have the strength to find a 5 of a kind. And we're actually double selling to get the Justice and the voucher. Getting rid of Ice Cream, which though it's consistent scoring, the plus malt after 4x on photo doesn't do too much. Though the foil definitely would have still helped. Gothic definitely wants to buy this Midas Mask, but I've seen him open Spectrals first a lot, and he's gonna do that here. Rewarded with no Wraith, and I mean, this is a hard Ankh not to take.
Yeah.
And looking at
Sorry, go on.
Looking at Roffle's Jokers, I'm surprised he didn't take it. If we're willing to part with all these cards, all we're up is a 20 chip castle because of it, and now we're down 2 polychrome photographs. I mean, the red seal is completely negated by that because 3x with that 1.5, it's going to be even more scoring to not play a red seal face card for Gothic, and also because of that double skip, able to roll and find this misprint for some consistent mult before the polychrome as well. I really like Gothic's position here.
Definitely.
Listen in.
Yeah, definitely interesting. It's kind of all over the place for me. I don't know how you managed it.
Well, I took the double cash skip.
I did see that. I only took the single, so...
Okay, so you played small, skipped big.
Yeah.
I see. And then the boss blind on that first one was just like a real nightmare because I tried to draw to clubs 3 times and there were none.
You know, because I think I got the same draw on the small, so it was the spades that were really the secret to that one.
Right. Well, fortunately, I was saved by 4 of a kind 6s at the last moment, so
Okay.
that was very convenient for me.
I think Roffle just going to be going for max Midas value. As he used up all his jacks, not planning to play that 5 of a kind with the strength. And probably, if he sees that red seal, just going to throw Justice on it and ignore it.
No need to show off.
And mine, Gross Justice on a 5. Could have had 5 of a kind with the 4x here. But because he played that full house, he's going to lose the
Trying to
PvP.
get through before you could finish your hands. All right, GG's.
Right.
Why do you think he
Good
put it
luck
on
with
the
next
5? For a hack, and then he's gonna golden ticket with all the face cards, or?
I mean, just to use it, that Justice is costing a consumable slot, which we immediately fill up with these planet cards. But with the Midas Mask, wants to go Econ over the glass right now. Though I definitely would like to have a Red Seal Jack at the moment. The thing is, Roffle kind of needs that Red Seal Jack to even survive. These blinds will scale quickly, and you don't want to have to play your glass every round. So maybe that's the thought process.
Yeah, fair enough.
And this blind is just a game of how much money can you make. You want to be able to greed every face card you can, but when you have to play your Red Seal Gold, it's a little scary.
Yeah, I think he definitely gonna have to play that to get out of it. Gonna play all those gold cards.
Does have a 4 of a kind level. That's likely the plan here. I'm just going to keep the flush for safety. Doesn't draw the 4 of a kind. We do have a 4x. And the flush will definitely clear with this glass. And I don't think I would care too much about risking a glass 5. And maybe that's more of the thought process behind that. You just want cards to live. And when that doesn't cost you if it breaks, it's completely fine. It gets out with 3 gold card procs. Gothic having an easier time as well because of this holographic along with the polychromes can hold more gold than Roffle can. And there's another Red Seal just absolutely punished. That was the biggest thing. Roffle was up. Now Gothic has 2 photographs with that Red Seal. Roffle knew he had the advantage with that and is just completely gone. And Gothic also, I think, using this Justice here to make that Red Seal glass right away.
Yeah, it's just getting stronger and stronger. Seems like it's going his way this game.
I mean, it is a punish for Roffle, but on Ghost deck, you gotta expect that Red Seal to come at some point. It's just unfortunate it happens so soon. Both players picking up the 8-ball here. There's no one here to defend it when it does nothing.
I'm a fan of 8-ball.
Does synergize with you. Let's see. This is 8-ball shot. If it doesn't proc here, I'm going to be mad at it forever. Ooh. That's a miss. So we're going to be anti 8-ball this gas. Until it gives the perfect tarot when Roffle needs it. And again, Roffle bottom decking 3 jacks. Has to play a full house. I mean, this is a expensive hand to play. $18 just to survive here. And still doesn't win. Doesn't calculate it. I mean, I can't blame him. I thought that would win as well.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's where the calculator function would come in handy, and I do believe he voted against it, right?
Yep,
So.
you cannot forgive him for that. Yeah, that's brutal. $18 and a life gone. Just like that. Gonna have to make some desperate plays here, but is also just in a worse spot in this PvP again. Let's see what he can do.
All right.
Hello.
I'm having a little bit less luck this time through, it seems.
I've had to make some strategic changes to my roster. If you'd like to make fun of Zeno because 8-Ball doesn't actually do anything, now would be the time.
Oh, I have been. I have been.
This is 4 of a kind now.
Does have that red seal glass? If he used its justice, could have a chance because of the level on 4 of a kind. And he's just gonna rip it. It's a pretty solid
That's
number.
bigger.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be up to whether Gothic
Not
can
as
draw
big-
his red
much
seal or
bigger as
not.
I'd like it to be.
Amen.
Based on that jack showing up, I think it shows up for Gothic. Though I may be wrong. Also, Gothic doesn't even have a hand to play if he finds it.
And he bottom decks it. Fortunate. Roffle can cash out here too with all these gold cards.
Right. Good luck. Good luck.
Ooh, I needed that. Good luck to you as well.
Yeah, that was a much needed win for Roffle. Gothic doesn't find the red seal or the hand to play. And that gives Roffle more time to catch up because he is certainly behind right now. And a polychrome business card is a good way to find some money to catch up. If he has to play those gold cards, he might as well make some money. There's another justice for that other red seal. And Gothic blocks with Astronomer into Dusk.
Wow.
GG. Come on, like, what do you mean blocks with an Astronomer into Dusk? Insane. Is down the
That's
business card
crazy.
here. But it just doesn't matter. We have 2 polychrome photographs. We've got lots of glass. And now we've got a 5-card re-trigger. Gothic is in a great spot, and Roffle needs that to show up, as well as something else to stand a chance here. I mean, Roffle just not
Play, he
catching a
doesn't
break.
even realize he did that too.
Yeah, you
Just to
cannot
him, it's just
know you're up Dusk. There's also a Scary Face, which is going to be a solid pickup for Gothic. Doesn't have many hand levels. That 300 chips with Dusk, definitely impactful. Here's a trio for Roffle. Gonna be, honestly, just helpful to survive the blinds at this point. Also, the 8-ball value, if he can throw 8s in a full house, could be strong. So it looks like he's going to be prioritizing this gold seal ace instead.
yeah, I mean, 8-ball went 0 for 4 in Roffle's first 4, so
It's got to go.
yeah.
At some point, and I imagine it will likely go soon for Gothic as well, despite having that Dusk. Here's a Scary Face.
Getting scared.
Yeah, that trio pickup, as well as the Scary Face in the shop, likely means 8-ball's gone here.
Yeah, that guy gotta go.
And Roffle's still just not going to use the Justice because he needs to play the red seal to survive for now. Also playing a 5 of a kind instead of a 4 of a kind. Maybe trying to pivot into bigger hands to be able to play more glass.
Nothing really from this tarot pack. Besides a chariot, I guess.
Here's a
Ooh.
Wraith. That is a Hail Mary card. But even a blueprint is just as good as your photograph here, and you're still down the dusk, so you need something big in this Wraith to even have a chance, and you need Gothic to not take it or find it. Another
Red.
wow.
Oh. Roffle rolling pretty deep in the shop, just trying to find anything that'll help him here.
I think we're just gonna rip the Wraith is why. If it's a bad Joker, you get to buy this Fool. If not, you get to keep it. And there's a Baron, so not a very good Joker with those red seals being on checks. We do have the Deja Vu, which we could put on a King. We're likely going to keep it here because of that fact. And it might just be what Roffle needs. A Mime shows up. If he can build into high card and somehow beat out this double photo Dusk in time, he could have a chance.
Yeah, with the Mime, it has the potential to overtake if he just needs to have everything go his way for this next ante here, though.
Yeah, you need a lot to fight against. Look at all this glass. Justice in that first pack, Justice in that second pack. I mean, I'm not sure how Roffle was seeing the Chariot there instead of Justice, but maybe it's just a difference of opening some earlier packs.
When he passes on the Wraith, I mean, I like it. You already have a decent rare Joker. I mean, it's probably not likely you'll get something better than that based on the pool.
Yeah, just rewarded for that pass. Let's see what they're thinking.
There was one, I think it was the big blind, where I was like, it was way closer than I was comfortable when I played the last hand, but we got through and everything was really probably fine, but I was just terrified. Just nice and casual, you know.
Roffle bottom decking a bit here. Definitely needs his draw to stand a chance with both those red seal glass down there.
Actually, you shuffled it, but then I cut it.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew there was some funny, but oh my god.
Yikes.
I mean, that might just be saving
it's nice
him
to get
here.
a live Roffle. Oh my god. I've seen it so many times on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. I'm actually flabbergasted by this draw right now.
He does have turn order. Could potentially force a thing, but I think with this Jack...
He needs to do more leguming. He could trick Gothic into playing more glass,
I think
but
it cost me a life, unfortunately.
he
In a
might not
situation
risk
where
it
we
here.
probably
What
shouldn't
does
have.
leguming mean? I've heard that been used. I'm not too sure.
That's never fun.
Strategically withholding information.
Oh, I gave me a consolation prize on my way
But he
out
just
at
plays
least.
all his hand. That gives Gothic so much information, and with this much glass to play, that was just a misplay.
Well,
Yeah, he would have had
now I
turn
have to
order
figure out
still
what
as
I
well.
actually play here and how greedy I get.
Gothic gets all the time.
Gothic doesn't even.
Figure out what he...
Gothic didn't even realize that's how small Roffle's score is yet. Okay, no, he's just gonna, I think, just get out with the 2 pair, which easily clears, or play the full house.
I mean, I feel like even a pair would just get you out of here.
Yeah, just
Wish
giving
I could do math, but it's
all
really
that
hard.
information. So
Yeah.
bad Ruffle had the chance to just be up some
I'm
red
just gonna, I'm
seals
gonna
here.
trust my
Don't try.
instincts.
Ruffle drew, or actually Gothic drew every piece of glass and Ruffle missed every piece.
I was so orders of magnitude off of what I thought I was. I made that sound so much worse than it was going to be.
All right, so that's the kind of match it's gonna be. I see. GG's.
Good luck.
And there's Ruffle on 1, just in a brutal position. There's a death for maybe that Red Seal King, though that class is still better at this point. Unless we get a Chariot. But the Dusk is the biggest difference here. Doesn't draw the Red Seal King either for this Chariot. Both players trying to decide what to do. Roffle gonna go Luckies just because he knows he needs a miracle here. Ooh, Justice, Death, or Death Fool. Already having the Red Seal Glass. Gonna sell out for the Fool. I mean, he can build into a big hand, but each of those glass cards is just worse than it is for Gothic.
It's like he's going in for that, yeah.
Yeah, he finds all the glass and he's just in a position to discard most of it now, though. But gonna keep one of the red seals just to be able to get out of the blind easily. I think with the Baron, a normal 4 of a kind would win, but also needs to be able to find that last jack.
Mm-hmm.
Just rips it. 4 face cards for the business, a bunch of gold, and the glass does not break, as we know from what Gothic played.
Yeah, it's getting 700k compared to Gothic's 1.4-ish, and that wasn't even Gothic's full power, so still has a lot of coming back to do.
I mean, Roffle is definitely getting fortunate with these fools, getting 2 extra deaths and another death fool, just printing a flush 5 of glass. Gets a hermit as well. These tarots are just amazing here. Both players have tarot merchant, so not going to miss out on anything. And Roffle given another chance to Ankh photograph and passes on it. I'm not going to build into that Baron or Photo there. I think that's definitely understandable. Photo only 4x. Baron also less in most cases. But if he were to build into Kings, could have a chance for sure. Gothic also gonna find that fool for the death angle.
And he does draw his red seal at the last second, so gives him the chance to use those tarots up top. Sure, he's relieved to see that.
And another
fool.
wow.
My goodness.
Wow, if
And we got a death coming up with this right here.
Surely.
Okay, never mind.
Now he's gonna have to decide whether he has to risk the red seal or not. That's a lot of X mult. I imagine this easily clears. See, he's gonna do the math.
Oh, for sure. That's gotta clear.
There's a lot of X malt up top. I mean, Roffle's at the point where he can start deathing the king, and there's a Chad, which could definitely compete against the Dusk. It's just going to be up to whether Gothic can find this or not. 7 rolls for Roffle to none for Gothic. Is the overlay updating correctly? Has Gothic just not getting much econ here? This Chad, I mean, it's only 2 triggers versus the 5 on Dusk, but it's going to be an extra one for Photo and able to Chad the glass. You just really wished you onked Photo for your 3rd time now. And on 1 life, making sure he sells the right card. The Scary Face definitely still strong and likely doing more than the business card, but that is a great source of econ, especially getting the Chad as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough decision to make when you're down to 1 life. Do you want to focus on staying alive in the PvP? Oh my god.
And a blueprint. I mean, these rolls are exactly what Roffle needed. Gothic has some money here. Will he be able to find these jokers? He hasn't rolled once. There's a seltzer as well. We've got all the glass. These are, I mean, this is exactly what Roffle needed.
Holy.
All these slots are filled.
Wow.
And there's
a hermit in
seltzer.
this pack.
Hermit could definitely be the difference between finding some of these cards or not. And I think he's going to use it.
Bloodstone on pickup on Roffle's side
Yep.
as well.
With that flush 5 of a Red Seal heart card, it's going to be very good. How much is Gothic going to roll here is the biggest question. Doesn't find the glass. There's the first couple of rolls. Finds the Fool for a death. Gothic, I've been seeing,
like
heads
he's
into these
way behind.
PvPs with interest. We do have the Hermit.
There's the Ankh.
It should be very soon.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
he's keeping interest here. It's an $11 reroll. Doesn't find any of it. Chad, Bloodstone, Blueprint, and Seltzer all right there. Let's listen
I feel
in.
like I'm going to brick my draws this time.
Yeah.
Things escalated pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
I don't know about how it went for you.
Things right now for me are totally adequate. It's just going to be a case of how much can I cycle through the deck that I have in front of me.
How big is the deck in front of you, if you don't mind me
It's just
asking?
50 cards.
Okay, I'm at a clean 44 right now.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And yet, and yet I still bricked horrifically last round.
There's some turn order for you at the very least.
Turn order, definitely important with all this glass, but there's so much of it that Ruffle can just
Hoping you won't
risk
do
the
that,
flush
Jim.
5. You only need to take 2 more lives.
had to.
Or 3 more, actually. But we do have the Tarot Merchant. And there's the flush 5, going to be able to keep Seltzer
I'm gonna send
alive
the turn order
and
right
ship
back
it.
at ya.
Okay.
This is a big hand. And all just a few rerolls deeper than Gothic.
That's more points.
Wow. Yeah, that's a really big number.
Yeah.
Crazy
I hit
how
my hand.
quickly it just turned around for him.
Good.
Unbelievable.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I've hit my hand.
Okay.
I don't think Gothic's
Okay.
gonna
So I have no idea
know.
how these two things compare. Because
He's gonna ship it
we've
anyways.
established I'm not great at mathematics. But I'm just gonna let it rip.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
I think both players have put up a similar amount of glass, so they likely will both get these 0 breaks here.
It's taking an uncomfortable amount of time. Ooh. Okay.
All right. Work to do.
E11. About a
All right.
good
blueprint's
luck, good luck.
difference.
You too.
And Roffle back in it. Gothic on 2 lives, but down a lot more than just a photograph now. Roffle is in a tough position, though. Has to decide whether or not to keep this seltzer alive. And even up the blueprint, because of how strong a 5-card retrigger is, Gothic easily could still be in this if the seltzer dies.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna try to keep it for this PvP, but once we get to that for the next PvP, I'm sorry, but once we get to that final one, it's gonna be an interesting one, honestly. This is a great game.
Yeah, there's a lot of glass to play. I don't think the glass breaks are going to be too much of a factor now. Both players are set up to survive without playing it. Roffle just in a position where he has to decide whether he wants to dig for value, tarots, gold cards, and everything to keep the seltzer alive. I mean, he can throw in these jacks. There's no reason not to. Wow, just losing some value, missing the line to Chad those jacks. And when you're playing all your gold cards, that could matter. Gothic likely going to have more money this ante to find that blueprint seltzer bloodstone rerolls.
Oh, he still has a chance to find it even after the PvP. I thought it would, like, the shop kind of
Well,
changes
just
after.
every roll can have anything in it, so
Yeah,
it just
fair
happened.
enough.
Roffle's rolls have very good jokers in them. But he's deciding to keep Seltzer here, and if he wins this next PvP with good draws, he likely can make it to the final PvP with this Seltzer still alive. But it's just definitely costing a lot of value. At least finds and decides to play the lucky cards this time. But gonna copy photo for the safety rather than the Chad. No money. Also, I believe Gothic is due for a couple lucky procs. I'm not sure if he's got them or not yet. And there's an idol.
Find an idol.
7 rolls in. Roffle likely gonna see that either this shop or next, especially with $39. But looking at this Ecto, we've got both hand size vouchers. You can definitely take it. It just feels a little scary with this perishable Joker in the lineup.
Oh yeah, that's.
But if the
That's
Seltzer's
so
staying to the
weird.
end of the game anyways, it'd be a great take that allows Roffle to take idle without selling any of this guaranteed scoring that he has at the moment. But I imagine a lot of this game is going to be up to what this idle card does. This is a very takeable Ecto. He decides to do it, and it hits photograph. That's definitely a solid hit. And there's the idol on Jack of Hearts. I don't
Wow.
think it matters too much.
Immediately rewarded.
But that is a great find. I didn't realize he was also just heading into PvP there. I think every world he does roll, but completely rewarded for the Ecto.
Wow.
Roffle definitely catching a break after the start of this game and how some of last game went.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be feeling good after that, especially seeing the idol on his main card as well. Like, I'm sure he knows he's taken this one, this PvP.
Yeah, Blueprint, Idol, very important. I think it's just going to be up to whether the Idol hits for Roffle or Gothic next blind, because both players have used a lot of deaths, and every death is a chance for it to hit for you and not your opponent. And against Gothic, based on how my match against him went, his Idol's pretty good. I've had more red seal glass than this before, and my Idol's missed for 3 antes. King of Spades, it does a miss for Gothic in this blind, though it did not matter too much. Still usable, gonna make him not have to risk as much glass. And finds the Ectoplasm. Does still have the Scary Face to replace, so I would understand a pass for Gothic here, but just rips it with the Scary Face. Luckily, it hits Dusk, but I would definitely be upset if I had a negative 150, 300 chip Joker on the lineup. And all these extra rolls is quite a bit deeper. It's only going to amount to an Acrobat, which definitely isn't too impactful here. Just going to pass on the Acrobat. I mean, Ice Cream might be more important for turn order here. It isn't going to be the difference of Acrobat or not, so an interesting play. We'll see how it goes in this
Changes that I
PvP.
don't know if I'm better or worse off for, is as best as I can describe it.
Okay.
Roffle getting some turn order here.
I'm gonna go ahead and I think hit you with the turn order this time.
It's a flush 5 just for
Okay.
extra little boost.
I mean, my 1200 points doesn't cut it. Okay.
Definitely important turn
That
order to
should
gain.
force him to play to his Dusk hand.
The problem is Roffle
And
is going to have to do a lot of math to figure out how much glass to play
I honestly
because
have
you
no idea
don't
if
want
this
to risk
swings
it.
things back the other way. It probably doesn't actually on reflection.
That is a big problem, having to do math.
I've heard that
No.
one before. Okay.
And it's actually just playing red seal glass to try to gain turn order, I guess, or actually to maybe get it out of the hand, looking for those King of Spades. But it doesn't break, luckily for Gothic.
I don't think I'm going to make me draws.
Yeah, these glass cards are like, it's indestructible
Oh.
to see. It's crazy.
You hate to hear it.
You do hate to hear it. Good news, I made my draw.
Good news for you, bad news for me, I guess.
Bad news for Gothic,
but-
actually, because
Yeah.
he's going to play the
State of,
glass now.
And good news for us because
You
we get
having
to
the turn
see
order, I guess I
Ruffle
just
drop this
ship
nuke on
and
his head.
Good
See
for
how things
fantasy
go.
believers,
Okay.
There's very little else for me to consider right now. I think.
which I think is me. Wait, Raffle, play this hand, please.
Yeah, there's nothing else for me to do other than ship it, I think.
Doesn't put the red seal first.
My lucky card didn't
That
proc.
is 4x loss, but not gonna matter.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as last time.
Come on. Raffle knows he's way stronger than that, but it's just gonna rip it. Oh, please. Raffle, play the 5 cards, please. Ah,
Alright. I think I do have you here.
You have him in fantasy?
Yeah. No breaks once again, and an E19
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
and an idle miss.
All right.
Last
Still
life
got to
magic.
get one more though, so good luck to you.
You too.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna come down to this.
This one Joker
Idle.
for sure needs to be a very good hit for Gothic and a complete miss for Roffle. And that's the thing, we're both on 1. Anything could happen despite the Joker difference right now. But he's just going to be completely trying to preserve this Seltzer. Definitely the strongest card in the lineup right now. And would be a big difference maker if he lost it against Gothic's Dusk. Negative Dusk at that. Roffle definitely playing a bit much to survive here, but it is hard to figure out when the numbers get so high. But that's another idle miss. And this Seltzer is going to be a minimum of 2 hands for PvP. Which means he has to find his draw. Let's see. Because if Gothic just hits the Jack of Hearts or Jack of Spades even better with this world card, he could just win it depending on Roffle's idle luck here. Gothic is going to use the world now to get a better chance of hitting Jack of Spades. I wouldn't have hated keeping it just to, you know, turn some of those kings to spades based on what it hits. Or keep that potential Jack of Hearts hit. But decides to open up that tarot slot.
And it's a moment of truth for Roffle. Let's see if he gets his idle hit.
Ace of Hearts, it misses. That's a lot of glass face cards. But idle misses. I think the flush 5 of glass likely going to be the hand, though that ace can score more. We're probably going to sell this. Oh wait, we can't even sell the idol to replace it. It's just a dead Joker in the lineup. And even just useless last PvP as well.
He does have a lovers there, a strength in the shop. Could play flush. I'll take the strength. Okay, never mind. Oof.
Yeah, likely just going to ignore the idol here. Play that flush 5 of glass. But Gothic's idol does miss. We'll see.
Oh, that's good. That's good news for Roffle. Oh, he still has one more blind though.
Yep, still has more time. I think Gothic. Gotta remember to tell Gothic to update his overlay version.
One more time for Justin Salisbury on the keyboard.
But it is pretty much down to idle hitting or not here. And even if it does, could still be a close game. We've got this Bloodstone. There's a lot of variance in what Roffle can score. Can blueprint this Seltzer with a flush 5 of glass. But if this idol hits Jack of Spades, Gothic is in a great spot.
And what does Gothic want his idol to hit? What did he build into?
Jack of
The
Spades.
queens? Go Jack of Spades.
We've
Okay.
got a Red Seal, Jack of Spades. There's a couple heart ones in there, so could get punished for selling that Sun card for sure. doesn't definitely need the flush 5 to compete. I mean, timer doesn't take a life here, so it's not going to matter too much, but it might pressure him a bit to make some mistakes if he leaves it running too long.
Some of my purple seals, those ones. We do not. Okay. 6 of clubs.
Gothic using his idle a bit to not have to play some glass here.
I mean, I might as well discard those 2. See if we find any gold. We don't.
And it's all down to this.
Oh, money are lucky.
Idle misses, which means Gothic behind in shop here. Not gonna be able to find too much. Maybe ice cream blocks into a miracle though. But definitely not worth it to go for the idle card on Gothic side without that blueprint copying it. The glass red seals are just way stronger. Gonna rip a judgment. That could have been something. But a business card, definitely useless at this point. Not even gonna take the smiley. And here we go into the last PvP. Both players idle missed.
I gotta tell you, Gothic, I've been having a rough start to the season, and I feel like part of that is people have gotten very lucky against me in certain instances. This is it's not entirely it, but it's maybe part of it. This one, the exact opposite. I feel like I just absolutely high rolled, and I'm so sorry that it happened to you.
This is your luck coming home to roost.
I mean, I guess so.
Here's
Aside
the
from
hand
that one
immediately.
horrific draw, where I do think I could have taken the life off of you there. As soon as that happened, everything just like
bloodstone
switched, and
rocks potentially.
it's been absurd since then.
This is
You
a
don't
very
play
big.
Do you have an idol right now?
I do, but it missed.
Mine did too.
Okay.
So I guess if mine missed and your missed, your previous pre-idle tech was
Right.
better than my pre-idle tech. And so I don't have the highest of hopes. Especially if
the
the
hand.
glass cue's the same.
Yeah, there has not been a single glass card breakage, right?
I've had one, I think.
I don't even know if I've had that, and I just had my first.
So you're doing that, and that's not even a dusk hand.
I didn't find a dusk.
I have dusk, and I can't do that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I don't know if you have like double sock and buskin that I don't have, or something
No,
else.
I have a seltzer that I've had for the past 3 PvPs.
Okay, that'll do it. That'll certainly help a lot.
I mean, keeping that seltzer alive was very important. Roffle, if he wasn't able to do that, would
I think
just lose
I think
it.
I was behind early, and that's probably where you picked up the dusk, right?
I picked up the dusk quite a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe that double skip at the start probably made that possible.
Do you have 2 polychrome photographs?
No, I have 1 negative photograph.
Okay, I have a negative dusk.
Okay. I mean, it is possible you still got me here.
I posted what? E11 was my best
E11?
score, and I haven't improved past E11, I think. So I don't know that I'm going to get E13
Okay. I think I kind of low
unless
rolled
this
my...
judgment card has sock and buskin in it.
Huh?
Oh, that
It's
would be
bare
crazy.
trousers.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna get a fool with this tarot judgment. Then we're
Unless
gonna
this
get the
judgment
suck.
has
Oh
sock and
shit!
buskin in
Okay.
it.
I mean, this
I
end.
believe.
It's Square Joker.
Well, you got the
Damn.
SpongeBob build in 2
Almost.
It
judgments.
is better than last time. If that was a chat,
Alright.
I think Roffle
No
or Gothic
Seven of
takes it.
Hearts idol for me.
It definitely. If there was another chat, Gothic easily could have taken this game. It was very close,
Unfortunate.
back and forth.
Yeah, I did hit
That's
the idol
alright.
last time, and that's why it was so big. But
I never saw Blueprint. I never saw Bloodstone. I never saw Hanging Chad.
so
Maybe
what
not.
happened is after I failed to draw those basically my jacks against you, the last life when I went down to 1 life, I just generated death into fool into death into fool into death, and like I had after like that ante, I started the ante with 2 red seal jack glass jacks. I didn't make any after that. I think I finished with 9. Like
Damn.
it was absurd. I don't know if you got the tarot merchant, but like it was
I did pick it up.
okay. It was extraordinarily kind to me, and then I don't know where the money was coming from. It must have been still I had a polychrome business card for a while, and that was high rolling as
There
well.
goes the lucky cards
So
there.
like as soon as that life was lost, like a switch flipped, and I just high rolled every single aspect of the rest of the run, other than that idol hitting.
Yeah.
Finally, it was pretty outrageous. I'm not gonna lie. Like I felt like it was absurd.
Well, you put yourself in the right space to be able to take best advantage of it all.
I'm gonna join their COD tell
I don't even know if that's true.
this month.
Because I was waiting. I think
Sorry?
that the double skip at the start, I think, was the right
Gothic's
play.
on the wrong
And
overlay
I,
version,
like,
so it's
well,
just not working
I was too
properly.
big of a
With the
coward
double
to take it.
skip, because I saw you pondering it like I was pondering it, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do it and commit. And then in like the first big blind, I think thereabouts, I got I've been kicked out of the end screen.
Oh no, I was just trying to get to the end screen.
Return to lobby.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
I had like I had something basic and to-do list and photograph. Then I opened a pack that had Beans here.
Yeah, I just came to tell you to update your overlay version. It's still that outdated one, so some things aren't updating. It's mostly fine, just a small thing. You're on the right
Is that
multiplayer
Is
version,
that
just the
for
overlay.
which of us?
Gothic.
Okay.
But that was a great game. The biggest thing there, Gothic blocked with an astronomer into that dusk from a buffoon pack. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
and I
really any
think
of those.
that was just a cascading effect. I would have taken the astronomer if I had the extra money from the double skip. I was even considering it even without the money. So I think that double skip put you in just a better position than I was in at the start.
Yeah, it was a big advantage until that series of rerolls.
Right. Like that was an absurd amount of deaths, right? Like we can all agree that was unfair.
I mean, if Gothic also was getting most of those deaths, it was very convenient for you into the Death Fools, but he also found a couple in some
Okay.
Arcana packs, so it was similar. Just had to make some different plays to play around Idol in one blind and all that.
which is the exact file I need?
The MLB overlay, I can just send you it if you can't find it.
I've just downloaded the this last set of mods that
Yeah, you can just
Zeno sent last
Yeah,
time.
that's probably the simplest way to get it done.
yeah, if you just want to replace your whole mods folder or just the overlay. I think the new Steam modded update also allows just keeping that whole zip in your mods folder, and it works just like that.
Okay.
But maybe don't try that.
Well, I've cut the old Major League overlay main and pasted fresh overlay overlay main. So hopefully it's happy now with a reboot.
All right, see how it goes. Good luck in your game 3.
Thank you.
All right. Hopefully the overlay will update. It was just the lives I was having to do manually, as well as the position in the blind. Would have been nice to know some of the spots there. But we're still going game 3, chat. Despite the 2-0 lead for Roffle. Always play out game 3 for the overall season points and those fantasy points.
Yeah, let's see what deck they pick. And stake.
All right. Well, I guess we have to do one more. So
Yes. Well, since I have myself a fantasy this week and I've now lost, which is going to tank my first place current position,
Oh no.
Plasma.
which is a damn shame. Let's do Plasma for number go big.
Okay. All right, and I'll keep it. We can both increase our fantasy stonks this week. We'll keep it on white stake then.
Boom. This is big for me. Actually, this whole match is big for
luck
me.
to you.
I'm right behind
Good luck to
Gothic.
you.
I need to take the lead on Roffle here, or with Roffle on my roster versus Gothic here. But we're on Plasma White. Time to see some big numbers. If this seed is anything like the last, I mean, we would have seen E40, so should be some big numbers here. We're on white stake as well. And a strong start with this whole shop. You want this Buffoon pack, you want this Hallucination, you want the Spectral. There's a lot to consider. Both players going to start out with Buffoon pack and likely just sell out and take the Hallucination before the Spectral. Gothic doesn't make that play, but Roffle decides to. And there's a immediate red seal in the pack. And just that small difference, Roffle already up a bonus on that jack and gonna take the investment skip. Also, that bonus might be the difference of one-shotting this blind or not. If he goes for the full house, that extra chips could be strong.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, 2 pairs.
Isn't it?
It's right. It's just Plasma. Both players probably gonna one-shot. I forgot. So that bonus definitely could be important if we don't see an early X-Mall pivot.
an early rebate. Really love to see that. So we're definitely gonna get some money here to really find these
We're-
jokers to get that big number.
In for a strong game for sure. There's also that Wiley for some extra scoring early on. And Roffle likely tempted to buy everything. So looking at this voucher first. And it's going to get those packs because of the Hallucination. But Gothic actually keeping this skip off here. Down the Hallucination. Still does open the pack. Able to find that Purple King. Did he take... I think he took something... He might have taken that 8. Instead of that Purple King. And Roffle gonna pass
Who,
on
Roffle?
Lucio. No, Gothic.
Oh, Gothic.
But yeah, some good rebate draws. I think Gothic might have accidentally... No, he... I think found most of the 6s.
And Roffle just ultra greeting here for that last one. I mean, smart
you love
play
to
for
see.
sure.
You know this 3 of a kind's gonna make it out. You can throw away this jack now with this pair of 7s. It costs $1 to play a hand, but each 6 is $5. Doesn't find it here, but still gonna get some econ and just rips the Temperance. A big fan of ripping it there because it wasn't any extra interest, but likely also has the purple. Another reason for greeting so hard there.
Oh yeah.
But
But
it is-
classic purple just showing up right after you finish your discards.
At least it was lucky to be able to get some value out of it. Gothic also Picking up this clever joker. Gonna be working with that wily in a full house. Should be plenty strong. Gothic did take the purple seal, okay.
Does get a straight here, but doesn't play it. Oh no, it's
He
not a
didn't have the
straight.
5.
Yeah, that 6 looks like a 5 to me from here.
This world card could be interesting. That's a way to play a flush house. Gothic has these clever and wily jokers, and a flush house is a lot of strength on plasma because of all the chips on it. And Gothic actually going to lose the bonus on the jack, deciding gold over it for the $6 on the payout here. And there's a Chad, so that bonus could have mattered quite a lot, but not so strong anymore. Gothic's quite deep in the shop. It depends how much Roffle rolls here. He definitely should roll down quite a bit because he has this rebate. You can always make your money back.
Exactly.
And you have the joker slots to fill, so we'll see if he does find the Chad.
Only about 3 rolls behind, but yeah, opening the packs first to get that hallucination value. I mean, that's fair. And there it is.
There's the Chad. Gonna go.
Could even get ahead here. Mary Andy?
Mary Andy.
Actually, that's really good.
That's pretty great with the hallucination. Any excuse to sell superposition is great. Let's listen in.
How are things looking for you?
About the same, really. No major developments to shout about.
Just your typical plasma deck start, right?
Yeah. Clever Joker, just being clever.
He does do that. I've noticed.
He does.
Gothic
Big
is
fan of it.
up clever and a potential flush house here, so could easily win this PvP. But that bonus 9 is also looking very strong. Oh, never mind. He's discarding it.
Yeah, it goes for the money. It's hard to turn down.
There's the flush house for Gothic, so maybe it was the right play. Roffle likely wasn't going to be able to take this PvP no matter what he did.
All right, no lovely, incredible turn order for me. Just sending.
There's 60,000. That's the power of putting all your strength into one hand on plasma
It takes
because
the
of how
number
it scales.
and then adds them together, divides them by 2, then multiplies them.
Okay, you know, I'm pretty bad at plasma math, so that explains it.
I think it's this colorful 80s retro throwback looking guy giving me 1.25x on my run. I think he's making all the difference just because he looks so groovy.
You know what? I think I took that knowing that I had skipped for the investment tag and still just like out of habit immediately got rid of it. Just what do I want a 1x Joker for? Alright, I think you got this one.
Goody.
I was thinking a full
Now it's
sides
just going to have to be a full skip run to keep up the tempo.
Well, but how are you going to do that when you need time to juice that obelisk again?
Oh yeah, that was a hoot, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right.
Good luck,
GG's.
Well, there's a good card. Both of those for Roffle are great. That golden ticket, going to be a lot of money if you can shad that jack. And the idol comes back again for another likely big score. Moon in a World card, also a good start to getting Obelisk online. Roffle just has to make some tough decisions on what jokers to keep, whether he wants to sell this widely or thinks he can live without it. This does mean you're very close to making that X-Malt pivot.
Yeah, that's a key part of playing Plasma, knowing when to and how to safely transition out of chips into your molt here.
It's a tough choice to make. This Mariandy can be a lot of value, but sometimes that hand size can hurt more than it helps. There's 2 gold cards on Roffle's side, so this ticket is going to be a lot of money. And decides Andy goes, I think. Especially when you have to keep that 3 of a kind to live. The Andy is also just worse if you're trying to play safe. Do have the hand size voucher though, so kind of helps the Andy a bit. Keeps the safe line. Has a lot of money regardless of the extra discard or not. And finds the Jack. Ooh, that
He's
death.
just getting these deaths coming his way today.
Yeah, definitely rewarded for not... Well, you could say punished because glass is so strong, but that is going to be a lot of money on that Jack. And also building into spades, making that idle hit much more likely. And there's a Dusk on Gothic side, so it is the X-Malt pivot. I mean, it's inevitable. We've got so many retriggers, just need idle to hit any usable card. And that Dusk is also going to be a lot of money for Roffle. Sixth Sense as well. This is a strong seed.
Sure, we're in for a treat here.
For sure. Roffle just going to get out here, and Gothic is out of retriggers, so does need something. Either the 5 of Hearts, a strong hand of face cards, maybe just those chips from Dusk will be 6,000. Wouldn't be surprised, but can't just play whatever to survive like he could before. Honestly, just drawing a stone card is enough.
Yeah, and getting a hex from that thing, Sixth Sense, pretty much useless at this point.
Yeah, just gonna get in the way for now. And here's Dusk. Sixth Sense for Roffle. Has a lot of useful jokers, but it's gonna make the pivot out of chips and passes on Sixth Sense. So far, rewarded. We already have the red seal as well, so I can completely understand passing in that. Ankh is not a hit. We have Dusk, Idle. Deja Vu is not a hit. We have the red seal Jack. You're really not looking for much more than a Cryptid, Immolate, or perhaps Ectoplasm. And there's another Devil for Roffle with this Dusk. It's just going to be so rich.
Oh my god.
And another one from the purple.
Yeah.
Don't play the 6th Roffle. Oh, -5. It's okay. When there's so much money coming up soon, it's not going to matter too much. I think he's going to finish it out with these kings and 5s here, or jacks and 5s. And Gothic gonna use a death on 5 of Hearts to maybe just live here. He's got a 4 of a kind, which I think is enough. But on Plasma, you just don't even want to bother doing the math. In Death, the King instead, that 5 of a kind, definitely going to make it out. But I don't think that was necessary, and using a Death on anything but your Red Seal with this idol is not a place you want to be. Yeah, that 4 of a kind definitely would work, but the idol hits what he just used his Death on, so definitely slightly rewarded. We'll see if it hits for Roffle here, but that could put Roffle on 2 lives. And when you're on idle game, that is very important. Though the money difference is just so strong. Never mind, it hits for Roffle. Jack of Spades, he used that world card. Very fortunate.
Things are just going swimmingly for this guy right now.
It's just swimming in money. This golden ticket is so much. Doesn't draw anything for this death though, unfortunately. Has the flush 5 of jacks though heading into this PvP. Ooh. Decides to death an ace into a queen there. Surely we're not taking trading card, right? Ouch.
Interesting. I mean, I guess with golden ticket, you have enough
Oh,
money
Bean!
there
Sell the
to-
trading card, please, 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 please. Come on, Ruffle. You know I'm watching. You can't do it. You can't do no. You do not have guaranteed draws at all. You're playing a flush 5 potentially. Oh no! Oh, and all the gold. Oh no, Ruffle, no. Oh no. Okay, but finds the Midas mask, so the slot was filled anyways. This guy. Keeping a trading card over this, this is not a question. This is not a question. This Midas is so much money. You cannot value half a hangman and -4 cards in your draws. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That Midas mask had to go. It had to. I had to come. That trading card, just such a bad joker heading into PvP when you need to find your cards. Crazy. Crazy.
What a turn of events.
Let's see if we can listen and see what he was thinking.
We have the return of old friends.
Yeah, it's you really just can't escape him, can you? Neither of us can.
I think they're talking about Dusk, but they could be talking about me. Probably not Dusk, sorry, Hannah.
You are still muted if you meant to unmute yourself or not.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. My only fear was that everything broke.
No, I can I can understand. Sorry to put you through that fear after, having so many tech issues.
That's right. It's
in the
also that
past.
I can see the green ring that says you're talking in Discord while you also have the muted symbol next to your username, which really throws me for a loop.
That's certainly something, isn't it? Is that meant to work that way?
No, you shouldn't be able to talk to me while that symbol is present, as far as I understand it.
Yeah, that was
Who
my
knows?
assumption as well.
Is Gothic gonna use Sixth Sense here?
But for now, cards.
Right.
Does rip it. What is it? Is this something Roffle can never see? A familiar. Not gonna be too useful. Roffle also set up for a very good hand here. Gets good world card value. Gets to death the red seal. And unlock the flush 5 while scoring and making money. I mean, this is just going great.
All right. Turn order then.
Turn order indeed. Oh my.
Back up to
I did get a good roll.
Some points.
Yeah, I got a good roll on my idol. I'm gonna be honest.
These things happen.
Gothic doesn't have that flush 5 yet, and though his idol hit his death target, a flush 5 hit is a lot better for Roffle, even having the same jokers.
All right.
All right, good luck, good luck.
Yeah,
luck
not
to
sure
you.
why he played the gold card there, knowing it wasn't even gonna come close. But
Well, I mean, Gothic could have scored the very similar if the idol hit, so not going to take the risk here. Also made $4 more. Oh, sorry, Gothic. Yeah, sorry.
yeah,
That is just some loss of money. But maybe the plasma scaling gets there. Also, that's another fool for a death, which I don't think... Yeah, Gothic doesn't get the same luck. That's another red seal. Roffle is going to be up here. And idol also hit again. When you have so much money in the blinds, it's a hard decision to make whether you want to skip or not. We do have this photograph dusk. There's not many jokers to find other than your socks, your brainstorms. Just not gonna skip.
he plays it. Could that come back to haunt him? Let's see.
You got to get
I
pretty
guess
unlucky
there's
with
a
this
lot of
item.
money.
Yeah, there's so much money to make here. Also has a pretty solid start to deck fixing.
Yeah, and I guess when you're at 3 lives, you just got a lot of time to really juice up that money and just really make that idol work for you.
Yeah, for sure. If you have enough money to roll into a death every round, it will surely be worth it more in the long term. Also, being set up to make money in the blinds now means you can afford to skip later when you don't have this golden ticket to gain so much value. It's just trading.
Oh my goodness.
Points now
The
for later.
deaths are
Wow.
crazy today.
I mean, Roffle's been playing this deck great, always getting purple seal value and just max rewarded with all of these gold cards.
Yeah, and has a full hand of red seal jacks.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah. This is his complete top end right here.
Yeah, we still don't have glass. Getting glass on that red seal gonna make things a bit tougher. You gotta decide when you want to play it. But in a great spot. Idol does miss here, so only one more chance this ante for Roffle to hit. And both of them in a very similar spot. Things like an acrobat that Gothic might take, or levels, could be the difference when this idol misses. Wow. Roffle not opening the Celestial or using that flush 5 level, completely rewarded with the Fool. Very well played, and finds 2 flush 5 levels anyways. That's some good Fool discipline right there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that just shows his experience. I mean, a player like me would have instantly
I mean,
went for that.
I probably would have done the
Flush 5.
same. But with how many Fools Roffle's been seeing in these shops, it makes sense that he decided to play for one there. That is very smart. It just doubles your chances of finding a death card, which is pretty much the only thing you want to do with your money at this point. When you have this idol and you know if it hits, you win, you just want to find more copies of your good hit.
Yeah, and I mean, the rerolls on the overlay is just crazy. 22-4.
Yeah, that is the strength of Golden Ticket. That Midas Mash showing up, this Dusk, all insanely strong. And might decide to play a Lucky over a Gold, which is definitely a play, but hey, the top end could be higher. Jack of Spades. Idle hits right in time.
Wow.
Completely rewarded for playing out the blinds, and Gothic's misses. That's another life that Roffle's going to take up an insane amount of econ and up deck fixing in a great position here. Here's a Bloodstone for Gothic. Both players decided to build into spades. So it's a hard joker to take, as well as kind of just being a quarter as good as Idle is. So not going to be very worth it. Is Gothic going to, or Roffle going to remember to buy blank? Gothic already has it. Picks it up last thing and headed into the PvP again with that flush 5 hit. Let's listen in.
Hello again? I'm muted again.
Hello again.
I forgot to unmute again, and I started yapping without you being able to hear me.
Well, if it's any consolation, the microphone symbol is now showing correctly, so that's
Okay.
nice.
So no more spying on me is what you're saying.
I see that your idol hit the 5 of clubs.
Oh no.
But how fun would it be if I was correct?
It would be funny. I accidentally had one of those moments in one of my previous matches. So you're saying your idol hit the 5 of clubs? Is that what you're getting at?
No, but I went just far enough away so that if it was exact, it wouldn't be the same thing.
Okay.
Levels.
I mean, people give Bean a hard time for the mind games, but like, I don't know. You're not too bad at it yourself.
This is good mind games. He got me a couple times in
I
our
totally
match.
looked at my idol card,
Raffle
thinking it
misses
was my
the
main
flush
rebate
5.
card, and just discarded
matter
thinking
much
I was
here.
going to get rich, and then I didn't, and I was very sad about it.
I did kind of brick my draw a little bit here.
Saying that and then putting up the score is,
Yeah.
it's just rude.
But I think it should still be a pretty good amount. Also, it was entirely due to greed, so it's my own fault if I lose a life as a result of it.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's good going.
Let's see some greeting from Gothic side.
Arrowhead would not be good if I had space because it would contribute
It's one of
zero
those
to my
games where
score.
I don't know what tech you found so much faster than I found it.
I think
But-
I've had a lot of money to get a lot of tarots, so my deck is pretty consistent at this stage.
Already? Madness.
Yeah. Well, apparently not consistent enough. Idle did me dirty here, but good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, both players' idols are very different right now. Roffle's deck definitely a lot better, but because of how different their hits have been, Gothic definitely could still get lucky. Has 2 lives to, you know, find the things that can give him an advantage. This Ancient Joker, kind of bad news for Roffle, because now you have to make a decision. Do I want to spend hundreds of dollars every blind for an Ancient Joker that could even miss? But if he doesn't take it, Gothic could take it, and if he builds a flush 5, that Idol and Ancient hit, it just beats it. Roffle gonna pass on it, guessing that this money will amount to more, maybe a few more Justice cards or Sock and Buskin. The Showman also very tempting, but I mean, Ancient was just better than Photo or Chad. Maybe not so much.
We have Gothic taking the Ancient, so
If he gets
potentially
lucky.
a chance for him to catch up if they align.
Roffle might consider selling Chad for the Showman. One of the best things about Showman is Showman with Photo Chad. And this Chad is also just significantly better than Photo if you get a singular glass card. Decides to pass on it. Gonna keep this same lineup, and you can't blame him. This is a good setup, and you can likely find better cards with this amount of money. But yeah, this Chad is just way too useful with the ticket in the photograph. I would have understood selling Photo there, maybe.
I love it. I love the max greeting. It's just keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, flush 5 full red seals every single round. He is going to keep this lead for a long time.
The money difference is like up top is just absolutely crazy. I don't think I've seen one that big so far. Almost 4x.
And there's a Hermit on top. Let's see, does the idol hit? 7 of spades. Again, gonna be up to the last chance for idol to hit. Then it is anyone's game. Gothic up glass to utilize. That easily wins when the jokers are so similar. Also, if Ancient hits and Idol doesn't, Gothic wins here. Definitely a good chance for Gothic to come back here.
Yeah, if Idol misses for Gothic, he does have Ancient to fall back on the off chance the chance that Roffle misses his Idol too. So
yeah, the Ancient does hit here, which is very unlucky for Gothic because that means it can't hit in the PvP. Still can utilize it if another suit comes. Heart's very strong with this glass queen. Also able to get a death off on the queen here. Decides to go the Hermit instead because he wants that red seal, I think.
wait, you can't have back-to-back suits on Ancient?
Ancient cannot repeat 2 blinds in a row, so it hitting here means it cannot hit next blind.
Ooh, yeah, that is very unfortunate.
And he might
Maybe
even just
selling
sell
it.
it for this Showman. That is a play for sure. Maybe the fact that Idol or Ancient couldn't sync there made that an easier decision, but this could be worth it. Another Dusk photo, another photo also wins PvP or a Chad. If Idol misses, I mean, anything in the lineup right now would be really good. We just need to find them. Roffle checking what Ancient hit. Realizing it hits spades. Knowing they can't sync up. Here's another $68 hand. Heading into the shop with 100. And Idol misses. It is on a face card, so can still maybe do a flush house if you get a tarot card to enable that. But we're probably just playing a flush 5 once again. There's a world card though, never mind.
Yeah.
World card with this much money, it's kind of inevitable to find something to help you use it. So a flush house is going to be very strong depending on what Idol hits for Gothic. $34 rerolls. I always wondered why the overlay leaves so much space for the reroll things, but I didn't realize they stack up like that. If we had a blueprint, we might be filling that bar up. I don't know if they accounted for overflow.
Oh,
Wow.
This is a life.
Lost a life and idle miss. That might just seal it right here.
Wow. Short just by 2,000.
Needs a miracle at the moment. If he can play a flush house, it will be very similar, actually. He just not going to be nearly as deep as Roffle to find that world card. And doesn't find it. Let's see what happens in this PvP.
I'm muted again. I have been there many times. I'm sorry.
That's all right. These things happen. I needed like 33k to get out of the blind, and I got 31, and I was like, oh, hold that gold card, because it'll give me $3. And it's like, sure, it gave me $3, but is one life worth $3?
Probably not at this stage, but well,
No.
actually, pretty rarely, actually, I guess. Now that I think
That's a great
about it.
score you've posted.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Huh.
Well, we must have something similar going on.
It's actually crazy they scored the exact same
Is
one
it
as
actually gonna be
Roffle
this?
has this holographic showman.
Nope. Absolutely not.
And Roffle does have the flush house here.
I think that's gonna be GG's.
Also able to get purple seal value. Just very clean blinds. Might even consider playing the 5 of a kind over the flush house. I believe they're similar.
This purple
maybe 4 of a
seal
kind.
makes a world card. Maybe there's hope.
One last death from this purple
It
seal.
made a fool that does not have a world card in it.
Here's the hand from Roffle. Gothic might not even
Right,
be
GG,
able to
sir.
beat up.
Oh my god, he
He's
actually did
stunning
get a
slow.
death. That is
Wow.
crazy.
Could have done the flush
I
5.
got- oh.
Oh,
I
Wow,
had,
those
Didn't
jacks
get
are
to
on
play.
fire already.
yeah, I took the Midas mask into golden ticket and was just printing hundreds of dollars per round.
3-0
I
sweep
don't
from
think I saw
Roffle
either
today.
of those.
yes.
Really?
I mean, that game was
Because I was Midas
extremely well
masking
played.
last game, but didn't see it this game, that I recall.
Interesting. I don't know. If I spent
think
down early
possibly
somewhere because I got
in
it.
the very first round. I think I kept $25 instead of possibly rolling down a little then, which might have hurt me. But
Yeah,
not
I did get.
entirely certain.
I did definitely. I got the Midas mask into the first PvP, and then the golden ticket shortly thereafter. So I sacked the first life. I remember to set up the Midas mask is my memory of it.
Well, you crushed it, sir. Good job.
Oh no, that's actually backwards. I created a gold card, got the golden ticket, then found the Midas mask.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. No, I do. I definitely have a couple gold cards, so it should have been in my pool somewhere along the line, but maybe it was too
Yeah.
late. Who knows?
It was, again, very, very early is when I remember picking it up. I think I had, now that chat's reminding me, I think I had like 2 gold cards at the time, maybe less than that.
Very good.
All right.
That's correct.
Well, GG's very well
Enjoy
played.
your 4 points.
I gotta tell you, after the start I've had, I need every point I can get at this stage. So, GG's to you, and good luck on the rest of your season. And in the meantime, I mean, chat always loves the sound of your voice. Where can they hear more of it?
They can find more of it mostly over as Gothic Lord UK over on YouTube. There's lots of roguelike stuff. If you like Balatro, you'll probably like the game I'm playing right now,
He
Dice
does have a
Million.
wonderful
It's like
voice,
Balatro, but even
man.
more broken, if you can imagine that. Otherwise, sometimes here on Twitch when MLBA is going on.
Yeah, chat
Otherwise,
has been.
Thank you ever so much.
Yeah,
Alfie.
absolutely. Chat, you've been asking me to play Dice a Million nonstop. Just go watch Gothic Lord. He's going to play the game better than me anyway. So just watch him do it. He's been doing, I mean, all kinds of content, but in particular Balatro since like longer than I have. So check out his content. Thank you for the great matches, and we'll have to cast together sometime.
Yes, we certainly should. And I don't know if you're in the whole Slay the Spire 2 hype at the moment.
Yes. So that I'm sure you're involved in that as well. So I'm definitely down to do some multiplayer sometime.
All right, we'll try and figure out.
MLB Slay the Spire 2 when?
Yeah, tomorrow after I cast the Scooty game, I'm ripping down all of my desk and all of my computer to paint the room and then re-put together all of the desk and all of the computer and all the monitors. So it's only like 400 cables.
Okay. Well, I just went through that with far fewer than 400 cables, and it is a nightmare. So good luck to you. It's worth it in the end, but it is a whole endeavor. So best of luck on that, and good luck with the puppy as well.
Thank you ever so much. I hope you and your tiny little old man dog are enjoying these slightly longer spring days now that the clocks have changed.
Yeah, it's definitely helping him out. So, all right. Well, GG's again.
It was a pleasure. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.
Yep.
All right, that was the match 3-0 for Roffle. I gotta say that was big for me. I needed that for the comeback on the MLB, but that does put him, I think, in 5th on the leaderboard right now. Big win for Roffle, just ahead of Gothic there. That was a deciding game.
Yeah, huge. Very well played by Roffle. That last moment when everything switched, it just seemed like he just kept running with it, with that Haggy chat showing up, the blueprint, everything going his way. And from there, he was just a death churning machine. I mean, someone needs to go in and count how many deaths this guy got. Like,
yeah,
crazy.
It was akin to the Fur charm tag skip. But thank you very much for casting with me. That was a fun time. I'm gonna go get ready for Doc versus Fur, which should be a very good watch. But yeah,
For sure, yeah. I'll probably just send my viewers towards you. I also sent you a DM on Discord if you want to check that out.
oh yeah, I meant to reply to that, but I'm so down for it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I'll see you later.
All right, yeah. Take care.
Everyone, go follow Balatros. He has been doing some great Balatro content. You've probably seen him on your shorts feed or just even on your YouTube feed. He's making some great YouTube videos. If you want to check him out on YouTube or Twitch, we'll be seeing more of him casting some games in the future. But yeah, we're going to get ready for Doc Fur. There's a little bit of time to stall. Maybe we'll continue that Slay the Spire run. It should be a good time. Let me swap over.